Good morning. It's Thursday, January 7th. And after watching what went on yesterday with the congressmen and the senators objecting to certifying Biden's win, I began thinking about the voters in this country. I know that 80% of each party are true voters. They never vary. It doesn't matter who's running in their party. They vote the party line. That's 80% of the registered voters. And there's 20% that look around, even though they're registered as a Republican or Democrat, they look around for the best person or somebody who appears to be the best person to their minds. But then I'm thinking, do the voters really understand what the person that they have voted for will really do when they get into Congress or the Senate? Are those people who are in Congress and in the Senate are really representing the thoughts of their voters? And to take a look at what happened in Staten Island, Nicole Melialakis wins over Max Rose. And she's not even sworn in, yet she organizes a letter saying that she is going to participate in the objection to Joe Biden's victory. Did the voters on Staten Island imagine that one of the first acts that Melialakis was going to do was step up with the group of, I will assume, mostly veteran congresspeople and veteran senators and object to the certification of Joe Biden? I don't think so. I don't even think that the voters at that point in time even thought about this event that took place yesterday. And I really don't think that the voters really, the 80% group anyhow, that they really understand what the job of the congressmen and the senators is supposed to be. It's certainly not supposed to be, I will follow the leader because it's in my benefit, because I want to be reelected. In my mind, the job of a congressman or a senator is to do what's best for the people of this country, not necessarily what's best for his constituents. Yes, part of his role as a congressman or senator is to represent the people of his area to the best of their ability. That means for senators, they're dealing with everybody who lives in the state. And that's a tough job, because if you take a look at most states are not comprised of one single unified group of inhabitants. They all have a different reason. Now, in many states, there may only be one or two different reasons. But in the populous states like California and New York, the congressmen and senators' constituents have many different views. And I would say that it's almost impossible for any one of them to really be able to accommodate every single view that the people in their state hold dear to them. So I think that's a major problem. And it certainly is a major problem in these troubling times when we had a president who only cared about himself, and the only actions he seemed to take were those that benefited himself. And I could say that with surety, because when I look at the people he appointed to the jobs they were supposed to do, they were not qualified. Very few of those people were qualified to do the jobs they were appointed to do. They were only there because they were going to do what he liked. And the minute they didn't do what he liked, they were gone. And this is after he's promoting them in the very beginning. This is a great person. He's wonderful. He knows everything. He is the best man for the job. or she is the best man for the job. So was Betsy DeVos the best woman for the job of Secretary of Education? A person who never went to a public school? Yeah, she was the best person for the job because she donated $6 million to Trump's campaign fund. So she was the best one. And DeJoy, the postmaster, who took down all the boxes he could take until they stopped him and revamped the postal system so it would delay the deliveries of ballots and things like that. Was he the best man for the job? Of course he was the best man for the job, because he also donated to Trump's campaign fund. Well, those people are gone. And Mitch McConnell has lost the power in the Senate because the people of Georgia rose up and elected 2 Democratic senators. And now Joe Biden has no excuse for not being able to get things done because he won't be fighting the Senate and he won't be fighting the Congress. And he'll be able to take control and run the country properly. I'm hoping that he can clean up the mess that Trump has left behind. But we won't know that for a while. But at least we won't have to listen to the lies and inventions of the president anymore. I don't know that Joe Biden has never told a lie in his career, but I'm sure he doesn't fabricate in his mind things that are not possibly true. Like Trump's belief that Pence could overthrow the Electoral College results and create another 4 years of Trumpism in the White House. So I'm looking for saner times in the next 4 years. And I'm hoping that the American voting public learns their lesson, pays more attention to what's going on in this country, and pays more attention to what their representatives actually do. I'm willing to bet that's not going to happen, but I would hope that we all understand that a congressman and a senator has a duty to his constituents to do their role, their thinking, what they really believe in, and also he has to do what's best for this country, even if that particular thing happens to be in opposition to what he believes his constituents would want. What we need out there in the Senate and the congressmen is some tough, honest people. So that's what I think today, and I'll see you in the morning. Bye.